Where's all my soul sisters? Let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our vlog. My name is Cece and this is a very random and spontaneous vlog that I literally decided to do maybe like 5 minutes ago. I graduated nursing school March 31st, 2020, and I'm now preparing for my boards exam. It is currently May 4th, 2020. I wanted to document this, to remember this experience and to even like show it to my kids one day of what I was going through and like, I don't know, just like the little journey. I feel like this is a very important time in my life. It's a very intense time of my life. And I feel like I need to like document as much as I can just to for myself or just to always look back on and even to help any of you who are in nursing school and who are looking to pass your boards exam. My NCLEX exam is scheduled for May 19th. The only people who know are a couple of my close friends from school and then my sister and my boyfriend. I did not tell my parents because I just know that they're gonna like give me a lot of anxiety and they're gonna stress me out a little bit. I love you guys again, but I like to keep things to myself and I like to surprise people. So I'm praying to God that I pass on the 19th and it can just be a huge surprise to them. But as of now, I told them I'm taking my boards exam the beginning of June. How many weeks do I have? Oh my God, I only have 2 weeks and basically 2 weeks on the dot. Because in 2 weeks on Tuesday, I'm going to be taking my test. Oh God. So I am going to be preparing rigorously from now. I've been studying a lot since I graduated nursing school, but I do need to keep it up, step it up a notch. So me and my closest friends are going to be doing intense reviewing for the next 2 weeks on just random topics so I can prepare myself as much as I can. And let's just see how this goes. So I'm gonna make a quick breakfast so I can get in the mood for studying. So I have some frozen fruit here. I didn't have that much, this is all I had left, so that will do. I have some creamy peanut butter from Trader Joe's. And then I have some protein powder. You can use any protein powder you like. And some oat milk. This is my favorite oat milk from, of course, Trader Joe's. You guys know how much we love Trader Joe's. This one is so creamy and so delicious and I love it for smoothies. Chocolate peanut butter is like my favorite flavor. So I have chocolate protein powder, I have some peanut butter, and then the other two just make it so delicious. So I'm just gonna blend this all up together in my Ninja blender. So for my breakfast, I'm gonna be making my favorite type of avocado toast. I'm gonna show you how yummy this is. So I have a piece of sourdough bread. I'm just gonna toast this up real quick. All right, while my toast is toasting, I'm gonna show you how to make my scrambled eggs. So I have an egg in here and some egg whites. I'm gonna add some pepper, some salt, garlic powder, which is the trick to scrambled eggs to make them so good, lactose-free organic milk. And now I'm gonna add about 3 finger pinch of some melted cheese. Some string cheese. And I also forgot red pepper flakes. Mix it up lightly and let's cook this up. So I have a pan here with some butter. I'm gonna add my egg mixture. And the trick to making the perfect scrambled eggs, which I learned from Gordon Ramsay, you're supposed to scramble them really quickly and vigorously. And you kind of do this for like 20 seconds. You basically like take it off the heat. You can either just like lift it or put it on the other burner and you keep mixing vigorously. And this just makes it so like creamy and fluffy. It's amazing. Then you put it back on. Shout out Gordon Ramsay. You just keep doing that until it's cooked. Look how perfect and fluffy these eggs are. Okay, for my avocado toast, my avocado. Here's my toast. Let's use the bigger half. I use only a half. So I'm gonna take half the avocado, scoop it out just like that. Press it down. Fresh lemon and lime. And then a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Then we take our scrambled eggs and we just lay them nicely on top. And now, for the best part, you do not want to skip this step. You take the everything but bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. Oops, I'm gonna give that a nice, it's even gonna come out, here it is. A nice sprinkle. I'm gonna cut this in half. For my study setup, I have my breakfast here. I always have my water next to me, my sriracha. I have my pens to take notes on. I have this 60-page NCLEX study review from someone called Your Nursing Educator on Instagram. I'm going to tag her Instagram right here. My lecture notes, I have a bunch of them. This is the program called OneNote that I always talk to you guys about. Then I also have UWorld open for practice questions.
Addiction with rotator cuff repair surgery this and require immediate follow-up.
Today is May 10th. I haven't vlogged anything for a whole week, so I only have 9 days left until my test. And I have a face mask on right now, and I just realized now that I've missed the whole tip of my nose, which is fun. And while I'm waiting for my face mask to set, I'm doing some practice questions. I used the program ATI throughout nursing school, and ever since I graduated, I've only been doing UWorld to help me prepare. So this right here is UWorld. This is the package that I got, the 60-day package. It comes with 2,000 questions and then 1 self-assessment. And the self-assessment is basically like a predictor to see how prepared you are for the NCLEX. So I already did my predictor. It said I had a very high chance of passing, which actually really boosted my confidence. I did that yesterday. I did the assessment again a week before my test date because I didn't want to get super discouraged if I did bad. So I gave myself time to prepare just in case. I highly, highly, highly recommend UWorld. I absolutely love it. So here is like the homepage. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit. I actually did way more than 600 questions because I actually FaceTime my friends Zena and Rima, and we basically go over questions together over the phone. So I've probably done a little bit over 1,000 questions because we do so many practice questions together. You can pick the subjects you want. I usually do random, so I'll do all the subjects together. But if you don't want to, if you want to just do like pediatrics, for example, you can pick specific systems or specific topics that you want to go over. So I think that's really awesome. And you have only 75 questions per test that you can do at a max. And I just love it. It's just the rationales are absolutely amazing. And I really, again, highly recommend UWorld. So I turned my lights on, but I again have been studying this whole entire week with my friends on FaceTime, reviewing topics and going over practice questions because it really, really helps me. And when I have alone time, like right now at nighttime, I like to just go by myself and do the questions on my own because I like to see my own judgment. But I've been really grinding this week, and again, I only have 9 more days, so I'm really trying to push through. And I honestly kind of wish I scheduled my test for this week to get it done because I'm really just tired, but I know I can do it. I'm almost there. Hi everyone, so today is Saturday, May 16th. My test is on Tuesday the 19th, so I only have 3 more days. I'm really gonna try and grind today and do as many practice questions as I can. My phone is like my biggest distraction, so I'm gonna put my phone away right after I record this. Yesterday, I felt super out of it. I actually had a UTI yesterday, so I had to pick up meds, but usually like the first day I have a UTI, it's just so uncomfortable when you're waiting for the antibiotics to kick in. And I'm really prone to UTI, so I get them all the time. So I feel a little bit better now, but just this week, I don't know if it's like the moon was in retrograde or something, but I've been super off and unmotivated, and everyone I've been talking to has been feeling the same way. So I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try to work through it. I have my whipped coffee with almond milk, whatever this is called, to give me some energy. So today is Monday, the day before my test date, and this morning I got up early and studied until probably like 12 p.m. and I've not been doing anything since. I've just been relaxing. They really recommend to relax as much as you can the day before, so that's all I've been doing. And this little sneak surprised me with some sushi. I've been craving it. I couldn't even see it.
Celine's like the best person to surprise.
Because I'm so easy to
she
please.
She like screams.
Because I love food.
But yeah, I got Celine what she's been literally literally talking about for so long. We're both craving this so bad, but this is sugarfish. Celine, open it on camera.
Let's see. So bougie. Look how pretty the box is. It's so bougie.
I know, it's so bougie. Everything is like boxed
I feel like
up.
it's like an ungifting for like.
And Lucky has been smelling
like
it.
a designer
She's been
bag.
yeah.
I have no nails.
Unboxing of a bag. Just like get a blade and like cut it underneath.
Yeah.
So C said she only wants. I don't want to do the set menu anymore. I just want to do a la carte. I could literally eat.
I didn't say like that.
No. Like.
Oh my god, are you serious? What is this mini thing?
That's to put the soy sauce.
Oh my god!
She's so cute.
Dude, that's so cute actually.
But the a la carte, oh, you put the green onions on top of there.
Oh my god,
so
fire.
That's the albacore. Okay. Wow.
Can you guess what
Their
this is?
sushi is so good. But I think the a la carte is just better for your money. And it's just like all the...
Dude!
Oh my gosh.
Dude!
with some salmon. I like how this is
I
really
like the
cool.
little boats.
I mean, with some
I want to
lemon
keep
juice,
them.
fresh lemon juice. Oh my god.
Oh, it does come with chopsticks and everything. Wow, this is a really cool
so
box.
pretty.
This is our first time getting it.
Hi guys. So I took my test this morning. I think the last time I recorded was when Janelle brought me sushi, but I did take my test this morning. I woke up at around like 5 a.m. and just like jumped around and did some jumping jacks, something to wake me up. And then Bryson drove me to this testing center, which was like 5 minutes from his house, which was really nice. I got to the testing center around like 6:45, ended up taking my test around 7:30. And they made me take off my necklace and my hair scrunchie, which I thought was really weird. Like, I didn't bring anything with me. I only brought my ID and my mask. I had a mask during the test, but nothing else. And they still made me take it. It was just interesting. So I had to take off my scrunchie and my hair and my necklace. I finished the test in like an hour. My test stopped at 60 questions. So for those of you who don't know, the NCLEX changed its rules for the coronavirus. So it used to be like 75 questions is a minimum and 245 I think was a max. But because of the virus, they switched it to 60 is the minimum and 130 is the max. So the theory is that if you stop at 60 questions, meaning if your test just shuts off, because you don't know if it's going to end or not. So if it shuts off, then you either passed or you failed, obviously. But like you either did really good or you probably did really bad. And so my test shut off at 60, which is like something that they always hype up. Like it's good for it to stop at 60, but it was still terrifying. And also what the NCLEX does is that it like picks on your weaknesses. So if it sees... if you get like a question wrong, it'll keep asking you questions on that topic. Like it literally just picks on your weaknesses. That's why it's so scary. I remember there was one topic that I think I got wrong because the next question was like the same topic. So I was like, oh, I probably got that one wrong. I don't know, but I had like a mental breakdown after when Bryson picked me up because I just thought I failed. It was honestly really hard for me. I don't know if it was just the anxiety all over the place. I'm just like, my heart is beating thinking about it. But I was confident in a lot of answers, but then there was a lot of answers or topics that I've never even heard about. So that threw me off. But they always say that if your test gets harder or if you have really hard questions, it's a good sign. It means you're doing really well. So I'm trying to like remind myself that. Bryson and I got Chick-fil-A breakfast to cheer me up. And then like a weird anxiety attack. Like I just couldn't really breathe. My heart was pumping really fast, and no matter what I did, it just wouldn't stop. And I've never had an anxiety attack before, so it was like really scary. I just really never felt like that before. And so I tried to take a nap, didn't work. And then he took me on a walk around the block, and then that really helped to calm me down. Then I went to try to take another nap and kind of took a nap, and then we went on another walk because I was just like so anxious. On the walk we saw like a white cat, which I know a white anything is good luck, so I feel like that kind of gave me motivation. There's like this trick that you can do to get your unofficial results the day of the test, and so I did that and it gave me the good results, so that's positive feedback. But I won't officially find out my official score until 48 hours after my test, which would be Thursday morning. It's just been a tough day. I'm seriously at loss for words. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm exhausted. My brain's exhausted. I'm physically and mentally exhausted. Let's hope for the best. Oh my god. Hopefully that was like the last time I ever have to take a test again for a long time. Also, my skin is popping. Okay, good night. I think I just passed. Right? Is that what it said? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right?
Oh my god, that Seriously. I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy for you.
I love you.
Like, really.
I love you.
Oh, wow, dude.
Can we go like jump in a pool or something?
I'm down for whatever.
Hey guys, so it's the next day since I passed my boards exam. I'm just gonna keep my phone angled like that because that's the only way it's gonna hold. But I just stopped by Target because I actually get money back if I pass a test. My school has like this incentive, and so I get money back since I passed it on the first try. So I actually went to Target and bought my parents the Powerbeats Pro. These are my favorite headphones ever. Like, I use these all the time. I just can't live without them, and they have the rechargeable case. I'm sure you guys seen them on my story. They're my favorite. So I actually got one for my mama and one for my baba because they deserve it, and I didn't want to spend the money on myself, and I really wanted to just treat them because they never treat themselves and they're very selfless. So my parents don't know that I took the test, and they don't even know I took the test. They thought I told them I'm taking the test in June. So I told them like by June 1st, or I mean the first week of June, you should find out if I passed or not. I didn't even tell them like when in June my test was. I was just like, oh, I'll tell you when I pass. So they don't even know I took it. So this is going to be a huge surprise. Basically, just go over there and I'm going to tell them that I wanted to gift them something as like a thank you for putting me through school. I had my brother print out my license number with my name that says registered nurse. I had him printed out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in an envelope and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I also wrote you guys a letter. Like, you can read it after. And then when they read the letter, it's going to say registered nurse, and they'll find out that I passed. So I'm so excited. And I also got them different colored cases. I have like the silicone case that I got from Amazon. So I got my mom a purple one and my dad a black one. That way they don't get their headphones confused. So I'll wrap those up before I go up there. But I'm just so excited. Mama and Baba, I love you guys so much. None of this would ever be possible without you guys. I wish I could just give you so much more. So I just really hope you enjoy these headphones. And I just love you guys so much. And I'm so excited to surprise them. My #1 supporters. I'm so excited to surprise them. Today is, inshallah, going to be an amazing day. So I'm waiting for my parents to come back, but I just had Fatis print out my RN license number, and it just says like Salim again, I'm a registered nurse, and my license number. And I put it in just a little envelope that says thank you, and I just told them I'm going to tell them that I wrote them a nice thank you letter so they can always remember. So exciting.
Cute.
Well, I take seriously, like, thank you for putting me through school. Like, none of this would have been, I'm not gonna cry, but anyways, here you go. Cry. Baba, just something small I saved up for you guys.
Oh, your mom's gonna cry.
It's not, just open it. You'll like it.
Let's read the card.
No, just read it last.
Just
read it last.
open it, Baba.
Just read it last, please, because I want you to open this one. These headphones! He doesn't even know what it is.
Look at Baba's face.
Just open it. Sweet. Just open it. Just open the bag. So slow. How are these?
And what is this? The case?
The case, you guys have different colors.
Oh, wow, these are the ones I like.
Oh my god.
Celine looks so pretty.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You guys really deserve it. You're the best parents ever, I swear.
So nice. I show something like words, but I wanted you to open the gift first.
I like the squishy one.
Listen
to me, all three of you. Seriously.
His ear canal.
We don't expect, the only thing we expect in return is just for you guys, I swear, I'm not just being corny, it's for you to succeed in life.
Succeed and be happy.
Honestly,
That's
Faris,
it. Happiness and succeed in life.
we want you to have success and be happy, and we honestly don't.
You guys look
expect
cute.
anything
I
in return.
know, but it's just something small. You guys always do so
That
much
is
for us.
so sweet. How's this work?
I'll show you after.
You just put the case in there.
We'll read the card.
McGann, license.
I passed my test.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, license number 952217198.
I took it 2 days ago. I found out last night.
Oh my god!
I don't want to cry when we go.
Congratulations. No wonder you were so happy yesterday with the cap and gown. Wow.
I didn't find out yesterday. I found out at midnight.
What
last night.
now? What does this say?
Best ever.
Registered nursing. Wow. Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Are you gonna get an official?
That's the official. That's the official.
Oh my
God, this is the best day ever!
Now tell us about the test. What happened?
It was so hard. I thought I was gonna fail. I literally thought I'd fail.
Compared to the green lights?
Way harder.
Way
Forget
harder
this.
than
This is
green
more.
lights?
This is happier.
All right, so it's been about 2 days since I last recorded when I when I told my parents that I passed the test. And since then, I've been getting some questions on Instagram about how the test was and what worked for me. So I wanted to just recap on that really quickly and say a few words and then close out this video. The NCLEX for me was pretty tough. And that being said though, they say that for the NCLEX, if you do get those harder questions and if your test does get, like if it throws you some medications that you've never heard of in your life, it's actually a good thing because it means you're doing well. So that kind of put peace in my mind when I was waiting for my results that, okay, I got hard questions, but that most likely means I am doing good. So NCLEX was a little bit tough for me. I really do think that UWorld did help. It really helped. It was the same exact structure as UWorld. The questions looked the same. The whole format was exactly the same as UWorld. So in that matter, it really helped because when I went to the test, it felt like I was just taking another UWorld quiz. It didn't feel as stressful. And other than that, I really do believe that my school, West Coast University, really helped prepare me for the NCLEX. I'm not just saying that. I really do owe so much to my school. I really just learned so much from that school, especially within the past 6 months. I learned so much and I really feel like that has helped me. It's all just practicing questions. Definitely get into study group. Shout out to my baby girls, Rima and Zena, for FaceTiming me every single day, even if we're on the phone for 10 hours, and for just going over questions with me and to studying. But other than that, I did want to just recap on my whole journey. It really was a very, very tough journey. It was a challenge. I don't know if any of you have seen my nursing journey video that I posted about a year ago. But in that video, I mentioned that I got rejected from 7 nursing programs. 7 nursing programs, which is crazy. Like I got into the California State School, but I didn't get accepted into their nursing program. And that crushed me. Like it was such a hard journey. So straight after high school, I went to a junior college. Again, if you want more information, check out that video. But straight after high school, I went to a junior college while all my other friends went out to a 4-year university, but I just wanted to get it done. I took summer classes. I honestly, since I graduated high school, I never had a break. I've always been doing school. Like I've utilized every single break to do studying and to take classes. So I went to the private route, which of course is expensive, but I just truly believe that everything happens for a reason. Like if I got into one of those state schools, I wouldn't have had the experience that I've had at West Coast. I wouldn't have met the people that I can now call like my second family. I wouldn't have been able to go to Argentina. I went to Argentina through West Coast for 2 weeks. They paid for my trip. There's so much amazing opportunity that came from me going to West Coast University, and so many amazing people that I now again call like my second family, that I'm just such a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So if you yourself are in high school or if you're already in college and you're waiting to get into a nursing program, be patient. Just be patient. You have to just trust the process. Trust that God will guide you in the right direction. And again, everything happens for a reason. So if you don't get into the dream school of your choice, that's okay. Maybe another door is going to open and it's going to give you even better opportunities. So just be patient with yourself. Not everyone's journey is the same. Every single nurse that I've met, obviously besides West Coast, but even at West Coast, like there's so many people there who went for their bachelor's degree in a completely different field and they didn't like it and they switched to nursing. So everyone's journey is different. You can't compare your journey to someone else's. You just gotta trust the process and do what's right for you. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Just do what's right for you. All right, now that that pep talk is over, I know I've mentioned a lot in my Instagram post where I posted that video and I wrote that whole long caption. By the way, thank you to everyone who sent me so much love. I was crying just reading the DMs or the messages and the comments. It was just the most amazing feeling. So thank you guys so much to whoever left so much love on that post. I'm a very humble person and I am the type of person, I'm a Scorpio, and I always read things about Scorpios, how we are super determined and we like to challenge ourselves. And I know although a lot of things I don't agree with, A lot of things I do agree with about Scorpios is that we are super determined, and I'm the type of a person who is always in competition with myself. I always want to go above and beyond and be the best version of myself, and I'm always challenging myself with new opportunities. I feel like that's what keeps me going, and if I have a lot of stuff on my plate and a lot of stuff to do, that's what makes me happy and that's what keeps me going. I always push myself to take on new challenges because I wanted to make the best out of my experience. But once I got into nursing school, it just clicked. I remember the first class I took, fundamentals, it really just clicked, and I don't want to cry, but I really am just so blessed that I found something that I'm so passionate about. I really just love nursing, and I feel like going through the program, yeah, it was hard. Of course it was hard. I would have mental breakdowns all the time, but I wanted it. I wanted to become a nurse. I was just so happy doing what I was doing and learning what I was learning. It was so fascinating to me. And to this day, I'm just so proud of myself for going above and beyond and never settling for less. I always aimed for the highest grade. I always aimed for just challenging myself with so many different things. I just always aimed to be the best version of me. And it just made me so much stronger. I learned so much more about myself along the way. And again, I'm such a humble person, but I'm just so proud of myself, and I never say that enough. And I feel like now when I'm soaking everything up in and I don't have like any tests to worry about, I just can't help but say like I'm so proud of myself. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the people around me and the support I've had around me. To my parents, Mama and Baba. Obviously, none of this would have been possible without them. They paid for my school. I didn't want to cry, but oh fuck, I forgot I'm wearing a little bit of mascara. They really pushed me into going into nursing. I know I wanted it, but they really gave me that push. And when I did get rejected from all those schools, they didn't give up on me, and they wanted me to go the private route so I can achieve my goals and my dreams. And for that, there's nothing I can do to thank them enough for putting me through school. I know a lot of people, don't have that option to go to school or to have parents to pay for their school. So I'm just so thankful. Mama and Baba, you two are the reason that my dream has become a reality. You are the reason that I'm here today making this video and have the opportunity to say that I am officially an RN. I'm officially a graduate of a bachelor's degree in nursing. You guys are the reason, and I'm so thankful for that, and I will just never forget everything you guys done for me. And to my sister, my beautiful Janelle. Janelle, thank you so much for, oh my God, taking the load of Fit with Sis when I'm so stressed, for taking lead in our business, again, when I just didn't have time to do so, for making me dinner when I was way too stressed to eat, or I'm gonna cry throughout this whole video, what the hell? Thank you, Janelle, for being there and for really being the positive energy that I needed, because you know I'm like the biggest pessimist, although it might not seem like it. I really am a big pessimist, and she's like that ray of positivity in my life. Thank you, Janelle. And to Faddis too. I know I didn't like live with Faddis throughout this program. He lived at home, but regardless, like Faddis is like such an amazing support system as well. And I really hope, Faddis, that you can look up to me. And I know you're still in school right now, but I know you can do it. You're a mughannam, you can do anything. And I really hope that this pushes you to get through school too, because I know you can do it. To my boyfriend, Bryson, not enough words to say I love you so much. And the thing that you guys don't know about Bryson is that when I met him in 2016, I was in my second semester at the junior college. So he's seen it all. He's seen me get rejected. He's seen me have my breakdowns. He's seen me try to pass my anatomy class. Bryson, you've just always had confidence in me when I never had confidence in myself. And you've just made me a stronger woman. And I'm just so thankful for you. I feel like this degree and me getting my license is like a group effort for like me and Bryson, my sister, and my parents and my brother. I feel like this is like our degree because you guys helped me get here. And again, I wouldn't have been able to do without you. I'm not gonna get like too soppy because I know like a lot of you probably just don't care, but to my nursing friends, if you're watching this, you guys know who you are. My closest friends who's helped me, especially within these past 2 months, Zina, Rima, and Erica. I know there's so many other people to thank, but especially you guys, because these past 2 months or 3 months have been just, we've been through hell and back together, and I just never realized I could connect to people so much. And I feel like I've had friends in the past, of course, but the bond I have with my nursing friends is at a whole nother level, because they just understand me, they understand what I'm going through, they're going through the same thing, and we just have the same goals, so they push me and I push them. And everyone else in my cohort that graduated with me, I love you all so much. You guys have all been the most amazing and supportive people, and the world is truly, truly in good hands. Okay, so I know this is only the beginning. I know a year from now, I'm gonna probably be laughing at myself and being like, oh, like, what did you get yourself into kind of thing. Not really, but I know nursing is challenging. I understand that. I know, again, I know this is the beginning. Like, I know I just started, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to challenge myself with something new. I feel like God put me on earth to help people and to... Okay. to really just support them in their most vulnerable times. And I'm just so proud to be doing what I'm doing. And I'm so excited for the future I have ahead of me and the career I have ahead of me. It's such an amazing field to be in. If you're looking into getting into nursing, don't stop. You can do it. I promise you can do it as long as you put in a little effort. Yes, it's gonna be challenging. Yes, you're gonna have breakdowns, but you're also gonna have such happy times. I'm gonna be recording my journey throughout this nursing journey, like starting my new job, inshallah, and my first year as a nurse. I want to keep recording videos like this because I didn't have anyone to look up to. No one in my family was in the medical field, and I really feel like it's my duty to give back to society and to help others who maybe don't have anyone to look up to, just like I did. All right, I didn't want to make this too long and boring, but I just wanted to record this so I can always look back on it and just remember that feeling that I'm feeling right now, that amazing feeling. I want to say thank you to all my followers for supporting me, for sending me the sweetest messages. Not even now, but throughout the nursing program, whenever, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like you guys know. Sometimes I'll just get the sweetest messages and how I'm motivating you, and that just motivates me to do even more. I just want to say thank you for people who don't even know me personally and have shown me so much love. I'm just so grateful to be in the position I am, and I hope to continue to give back and help those and motivate those who can't find that motivation inside them. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys watch this to the end, you're a real one. I really appreciate it. Leave some love down below, and I will see you for another video. Bye guys.